your Weather Authority forecast from meteorologist Amber Wheeler.
And I'm tracking a severe thunderstorm warning now for the city of New Orleans, parts of Orleans Parish, into even Jefferson Parish there. Let's dive in here so I can show you what I've been looking at. There is evidence of some pretty strong updrafts here around the Lakeview area. Certainly could see some large hail, something we're watching here. Some pretty heavy rain, as you can see, all through Lakeshore Drive and south towards City Park there. Heading towards the south here, it looks like not so bad south of Harrison Avenue. I think your problem areas are going to be north of that right now. Off towards the east, been watching this area around Lake Forest. This doesn't seem to be posing too much of a threat right now, but some pretty heavy rain with it. But what's happened is that this pretty strong storm over the lake has pushed out winds out in front of it, and then we'll have some pop-up storms that come out in front of it, and those could have some pretty strong updrafts, which could give you some strong winds and of course some hail issues as well. So again, watching for this area around parts of New Orleans, parts of Metairie as well. The National Weather Service has changed the polygon, and it looks like they might have here dropped the warning. It was supposed to go until 10:15, so it does look like they've just now dropped the warning. So they do believe that it might not be strong enough to have that large hail anymore, but certainly something to be watching for. The model's picking up on that as well, pushing to the south, kind of losing its steam a bit as well. These weren't going to stay severe for very long. They just didn't have a lot of upper air support here. Once they generated, they kind of rained themselves out, and then they start to fizzle out as well. So heading into tonight, it's going to be pretty quiet. But today, we had some storms that were pretty strong down towards the Bayou parishes. In fact, one that went through Lockport that was severe, that gave some hail and some strong winds. Another that went through Houma just an hour later that gave some pretty large hail as well. And then you can see here, here's our little push of energy that we have over the lake and moving through New Orleans right now. But those hail reports down towards Houma, one was a quarter size hail, and then one was a $50 size hail. That's pretty large hail. And I did get a call from a viewer that said that they were in Houma when that storm came through, and the temperature was in the 90s and it dropped quickly to the 60s. So when you find yourself under some of these thunderstorms during the day, you get a big cooling. So here is what we're looking at for the next couple of days. A quiet night once we get those storms out of the metro area. We are going to head into Monday. Pretty quiet start here, probably seeing little pockets of sunshine, and then through the day, a little bit of energy moving from the east here, firing off some storms again on Monday. This is going to be the theme every day. Chances for storms, not just Monday, but into Tuesday as well. Then we see them start to quiet down once we get into the overnight. We lose the daytime heating. Heading into Tuesday, again, you guessed it, more chances for afternoon pop-up showers and thunderstorms. So make sure you download the Fox 8 weather app so you can see those thunderstorms and where they're moving, because certainly something to be really hit or miss to watch here if you have any outdoor plans for the next several days. In fact, if you have outdoor plans for the next week, we've got a lot of summertime like pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Better chances right now over the next several days. So this trough is going to try to dig down towards our neck of the woods, and what it's going to do is just give us enough lift in the atmosphere to help those thunderstorms along, and that's why we're going to keep those chances for daily showers and thunderstorms. Once we get towards the next weekend, though, we've got this ridge of high pressure that wants to build, and that's going to bring us the possibility for some heat and humidity for the next week. So this week, lots of seasonable temperatures and lots of chances for thunderstorms. The next week, we're looking at temperatures that could be well above average. The Climate Prediction Center also seeing that same possibility as well. Here are your next 7 days. Temperatures looking to be a little cooler to start the week off with. Still pretty warm and in the 80s, but we head towards the second half of your week and we'll see those 90s. Real quick, I did want to just revisit this thunderstorm moving into New Orleans and parts of Jefferson Parish there. Not now deemed as severe, but I'm watching this one. If it does, we'll certainly let you know on the Fox 8 weather app and cut in if we need to.
All right, thanks, Amber.